Good morning, Wednesday webinar folk. This is Julie Grimmett, and I am here with Glenda Robichaux, and we are so very excited to share with you all of the amazing new things that we have taken away from convention. As you may know, we spent the last week in Salt Lake City with 35,000 of our closest friends, and came back with our hearts full, our minds full, and we just can't wait to share what we've taken away.
And this morning, we're kind of just going to give you a snippet. Otherwise, we could have you here for hours, which unfortunately I don't think we all have time for today. But we hope that this will excite you to join us in some upcoming events to learn more. Mm-hmm. So on our agenda today, we are going to cover the September promotions. Just in case you forgot what they are, since we were gone last week in Utah, we'll recap those. Then we're just going to give you kind of some highlights of the Together convention. And of course, we're going to talk about each of our new products. Super excited about those, and close with our upcoming events.
So first off, our 10% item this month is thyme. Now, thyme oil has some fabulous properties in it to help boost the immune system. It's great for those sore muscles, powerful antioxidants, and it is great for cooking. So you can replace any herbs that you're using in your, well, not any herbs, but if you were using dried thyme, you could use the thyme oil instead. And with all cooking with oils, a toothpick into a little carrier oil like an avocado or a olive oil and add that to your dish is a great way to add that to your cooking. So every month we have 10% off item, and this month it is thyme.
And I do believe that we have done a webinar in the past on thyme. So if you're interested in learning more about that oil, head on over to YouTube and our channel Oilers with a Mission and look at our past webinars. And then this month, there's also another amazing promotion. So this would be if you're rather new to doTERRA or new to doing the loyalty rewards program. This month you have the ability to jump up in the percentage that you're earning back if you're not already earning 20% back in your LRP orders by placing a 150 PV order this month in September. It will propel you forward to earning 20% back beginning with your October order. So this is super cool. With the loyalty rewards program, each 3 months that you're on it, you increase 5% more until you cap out at 30% in what you're earning back in free products. This is an awesome program. Not going to spend a lot of time on it today, but if you've got questions about this, please feel free to reach out to myself or Julie or whoever your enroller is so they can help you see what percentage you're at currently and if you would qualify for this promotion.
Mm-hmm. So, on to the new products.
Woo!
13 of them. Right?
Wow. Wow. There's actually 12. The rose makes it 13.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Thank you. I was counting.
But this is the beautiful lineup of products that Julie and I were able to actually get our hands on last week.
And if you come to any of the events that we have, you will have your own sneak peek opportunity to taste them, smell them, touch them, and learn more about them.
So let's dive right into our first. You know, we were in Salt Lake City for almost a week, and the convention was 3 days, and they really talked a lot about purity and pursuing what's pure in terms of the people that we work with, our farmers, our growers, people that test our oils, and so many other things. So I just really wanted to kind of put this slide in here to just really, I mean, we could spend hours on this, but knowing that your oils are pure is so important. And we just want you to know that doTERRA is standing behind that, and they are always looking out for our best interest and pursuing purity.
Well, and not only purity in the product and the farming practices and whatnot, but also our business practices, you know, and who we choose to partner with, and making sure that all of those relationships are pure of heart, pure of interest, and grateful for the purity of the interest and hearts of their wellness advocates. So I don't know about you, Glenda, but I have really noticed those that are drawn to this company do tend to have more of a heart for what is right and what is pure and what is good.
Yes. There was also too, I don't know if this was a slide or just something that somebody had mentioned, is that we are impacting everyone on both sides of the bottle. So if you think about how when you have, you know, a need for an essential oil and you go to your oils and you use it and it helps you and it impacts your life, we are doing the same thing on the other side of that with all of our growers and farmers and impacting their lives, you know, whether it's getting them fresh, clean water or helping them build schools for their children or clinics. And that just gives me a warm fuzzy to know that both sides are being impacted and lifted up. And I think that's really important and awesome too, to be a part of.
Mm-hmm.
So now on to our first just kidding.
Teaser. So with that being said, you know, one of the biggest things that doTERRA has been working towards, striving towards since the beginning, is bringing us the purest, the most potent essential oils and empowering the farmers on the other side of the bottle, like Glenda had just shared with us. And one of the ways that we have the opportunity to do this is that we do cut out that middleman. We cut out that broker, the broker that works with multiple different essential oil companies. And we go straight to the source, formulating these relationships specifically with the farmers and treating them so well that we have exclusive rights to their oils. And what that means is that 98% of all of doTERRA's blends and single oils are exclusively sourced. What that means is that if there's any essential oil company out there that says that they get their oils from the same place that doTERRA does, they are flat out lying to your face. doTERRA has been working so hard for so many years to get the absolute best quality that is possible out there. And that's what makes them the most tested, the most trusted, and the top essential oil company in the world. So many will attempt to duplicate, but none have the power, have the resources to live up to doTERRA standards.
And to add a little bit more on that, so when David Sterling was speaking, he mentioned that we are paving a pathway that will be really hard for other companies to follow because we've done the hard work, you know, to pursue these oils and the purity that we get them. It's not the easy path. Like doTERRA is committed to going the long haul to make sure that we get only the best, and it just won't be able to be done by other companies. So super awesome and exciting.
Mm-hmm. Now, on to our first product. So this is Black Spruce. This is one of them that I am most excited about. I just actually put this one on my hands and stuck it on my neck because I had a little kink in my spine, and it's already feeling a little bit better. So Black Spruce, being that it comes from a tree, it's going to be fabulous for any of those skeletal structural issues, It's going to be really great for grounding. You could incorporate it into a comforting massage or put it on after exercise. This is one that is also great for like adrenal support. Great to help those calming and grounding emotions to occur. Helps with the feelings of easy breathing. And I don't know, man, it's just one of those fabulous fur oils that is just so comforting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really loving this one. And then we actually have black spruce in 2 of our blends currently, which those 2 are Balance and Forgive. This is also going to be great for helping with any dark spots on the skin. Emily suggested adding it to the brightening serum to kind of kick that up a notch. This one is also really high in alpha-pinene, just like frankincense and cypress. So it's also going to penetrate the blood-brain barrier and help protect the brain. So many awesome things. And I'm pretty sure that in the near future, Julie and I will focus a whole webinar just on this beautiful oil. Mm-hmm. So shall we go to the next?
For sure.
Ta-da! Lemon eucalyptus. So I've had a few questions already. This is not a blend of lemon and eucalyptus. This is actually a plant, lemon eucalyptus tree. And we are getting ours from Kenya. And there's a beautiful co-impact sourcing story behind this. The area of Kenya that we're getting this from is Lunga Lunga, and 70% of the people there live below the poverty line. That's less than $2 a day. And a lot of them are informal settlers. They're undocumented. They're living in fear. They don't own land. And through sourcing this oil, we are able to work with them. What was really cool that they mentioned is that after they harvest the plant, they're paid within 24 hours. And I just think that's really cool. Again, like I mentioned, I think part of what I love about doTERRA is that we're making an impact on the other side of this oil. As far as what lemon eucalyptus is really great for is this is going to be an awesome one for outdoor protection against the Minnesota state bird, the mosquito. It's got more staying power. So, when you apply it, it can last up to 4 hours, but it's going to be 97% effective with outdoor protection. This has also got some amazing cleansing properties. So this would be a great one to diffuse in the house, as well as used for cleaning.
Specifically the bathroom.
Yes. This would make a great poopery spray.
So one of my gals that had come with us to convention last night shared a little story with me, and she said that if you have a BM and don't want the rest of the household to recognize your BM, that you could, once you flush the toilet and the water starts to rise, drop a drop of lemon eucalyptus in the bowl. And as it rises, it will continue to, the smell just gets stronger and stronger and overtakes any of those odorous, the sulfurous odors. So it completely eliminates that.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that is lemon eucalyptus. Something else that I don't know that we mentioned, but I'll just pop it in here now, is the majority of these products will be available for purchase on October 1st. So as we're going through these ones that pique your interest, make sure to jot them down because you'll be able to get them very soon.
Mm-hmm. Citronella. So this is another one that I'm really excited about for our summer events outside. You know, whether you're barbecuing or out camping, those little buggers are sure obnoxious and annoying. So citronella is also going to be great to help to repel those fleas and ticks. along with the mosquitoes. Also great for head lice as well. So another little thing in your head lice arsenal that you can utilize along with the rosemary and clove and arborvitae and peppermint and melaleuca.
And also one other thing, so these are pictures that many people took at the convention, so our apologies that they're not clear, but it's what we're working with today.
We're getting you what we can in the moment.
Yes. And this is super exciting. So we have Rose Touch available, in our rollerball, but now we will be able to get straight rose in a 5 ml bottle. It's rather spendy. It now, Melissa is no longer the most expensive oil that we have access to. But it takes more than 10,000 freshly picked rose blossoms to distill this 5 ml of rose oil. And, Emily talked a lot about the power of rose, and it's incredible. Trying to think just off the top of my head.
Well, it's fabulous for your skin. So it's going to be great to add into your moisturizer or into any kind of an anti-aging roller blend that you might create. It's also really powerful antiseptic properties. It's great for any skin lacerations or skin irritations. It has some really powerful effects against some of the really hard to kill microbes that are out there. So it's a powerful oil to combine with like melaleuca for combating some of those really tough skin issues that you might be having.
Mm-hmm. It's also emotionally really great for helping with anger. So if you're going into a difficult situation, even if you have the Rose Touch, if you just apply some behind your ears before you go into a difficult situation, you kind of become a human diffuser of the situation. So yes, super excited about having access to this one. Because it is a powerhouse. It's also the oil with the highest vibration. It's pretty cool stuff.
So Yarrow Palm, now this is exciting. Last year at convention, they released the Yarrow Palm combination, the combination of yarrow with pomegranate seed oil. And it has been found to be really helpful for balancing hormones. It's been really helpful for people to get rid of some of that excess belly fat. And it is amazing on the skin. So it's got really, really nourishing and powerful anti-aging effects when adding just the Yarrow Palm that we had previously, adding that to your face cream or your skincare routine in the morning. Now, because of its amazing effects on the skin, they created a body renewal serum. And I say not a total body because with the jojoba, the sunflower, the avocado, some of these other oils are a little bit thicker and can clog the pores of the face. So this new body renewal serum is to be used from the neck down, but it's got a really great body tightening, body firming effect to it. So this is going to be great. I've been using this on that skin underneath the arms, that area and the back side and the front side. I've been really liking this oil a lot. So one of the things that I have noticed is this for me personally is best to use at night, mostly because some of the heavier oils, I used it in the morning and then put on a brand new shirt and I noticed it kind of got stuck to the shirt a little bit. So just be mindful that these do have some of the heavier carrier oils in it. And so your clothing may absorb a little bit of that.
Good to know. Good tip. And then also they released a Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. So this is a supplement that contains Yarrow Palm, and it's also been enhanced with celery seed, frankincense, palmarosa, turmeric, and melissa to help really give your skin just all those yummy things it needs on the inside to make it look so beautiful.
So they discovered that our skin, when we take antioxidants from the inside, it can really help with that protective layer from the outside. So it's going to help in addition to protecting us from some of the harshness of life as well.
And side note about both the Yarrow Palm supplement and the Yarrow Palm body serum, these will both be available January 1st. So the rest
Unless you come to the post-convention tour, you may be able to order yourself a full kit.
But we don't know that for sure yet.
Okay, I'm closing my mouth.
I'm sure they will, but yes. Anywho, on to our next product. I think this is the one I'm most excited about. It's an adaptive line, so it comes with a supplement and an oil blend, and it's really been designed to help with mental wellness. I'm just going to peek at my notes here.
Yeah, one of the biggest issues that we have in our, well, I was going to say our schools these days, but really I'm seeing this in all walks of life, all ages, is the inability to adapt to what life throws at you. So you may end up fearful and overly anxious over the things that you don't have any control over in the world. And a lot of that is because our sympathetic nervous system does not have the opportunity to really calm down and relax. And so doTERRA has created this beautiful blend to really help focus and target that sympathetic nervous system so that we have the opportunity to get back down into that rest and digest phase a lot faster. So we're able to combat what life brings at us. So they recommend taking this capsule, the Calming Blend capsule, in the mornings if you are one that has a tendency to overthink, overanalyze, have a little bit of those anxious feelings throughout your day. Taking one of these capsules in the morning and then the Serenity soft gels at night to really help enhance that sleep, because there's nothing more important when trying to overcome any kind of a mental imbalance, or really any physical imbalance too. There's nothing more important than a good night's sleep. So the adaptive capsules in the morning and the Serenity soft gels at night on a regular basis can really help to rebalance and get your body's brain chemistry back into a healthy state of adaptation. And then utilizing this essential oil blend can be really helpful either in a diffuser throughout the day, rolling it on your wrists, up the spine. All of your pulse points can be great to help shift that behavior, help to transform those thoughts, and control those emotions.
Mm-hmm. And then also, I thought this was a cool slide. It kind of shows the different oils that are part of this blend. So it's got lavender, copaiba, neroli, sweet gum, spearmint, and wild orange. And maybe you recognize this wheel. That's from our emotional aromatherapy line. So it's kind of hitting on a couple of different areas in there, and it just smells beautiful. Mm-hmm. I diffused it the other night when we went to bed, and it was really soothing. And then I also shout out to Betsy. She did a Facebook Live yesterday about how she's got a daughter, I forget her age, maybe like 11 or 12. She was kind of having a meltdown, lots of, stuff happening at school and lots of extracurricular activities. and she gave her daughter the calming blend to try. And after about 15 minutes, her daughter was just dancing around the kitchen. So this is a great one for everyone of all ages to just kind of, you know, there's so much stimulation in our world these days. And sometimes we need to just be calm. So this is going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see all the stories with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I even used it on my dog. My dog's a little extra, and she's got some definite anxieties around the people that are walking by. We have a very busy neighborhood, so people that walk by, she goes a little nuts over. And so I've been using this on her, and it's been helpful. So it's been pretty great. And we even used it on a couple of babies at convention, and it was almost instantaneous with how they went out. That was a really fun testimony.
Yeah.
So enjoy your adaptive, you guys. I am so excited about this one. I've got my 15-year-old taking those soft gels already, and I just can't wait to have a really great long-term testimonial for her.
And then our kids line got another blend added to it, and this one is Tamer. It's a digestive blend. So, you know, Digesten is a little strong for kiddos. Some of them don't like that anise, you know, the licorice to it. So this one is really nice. It's got spearmint, peppermint, ginger, and black pepper and parsley seed. And of course, it's diluted with some fractionated coconut oil. So this is just another great blend to have in your toolkit. Not only for kids, those with sensitive skin. And then I know my hubby really does not like Digesten, so I'm hoping he'll grab this one for his digestive ease.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of digestion, we have another digestive oil. So celery seed. This is one that I knew nothing about before starting out. And since we've gotten it, I've been learning more and more. So this is a great essential oil for helping with that digestive system. It's really toning and purifying to your stomach. It's great for a blood and liver detox. You can take a couple of drops in an 8-ounce glass of water and use it as a celery juice alternative if you would like. By itself, it also has some insect repellent properties to it as well, but it's great for that indigestion, flatulence, some of that loose stools, and poor appetite. So it's got some really great properties to it. And with this, you can either put a drop, like I said, in a glass of water. I've been taking a drop underneath my tongue when I've been feeling a little bit of indigestion. You can rub it right on that stomach or pop it right in your belly button. If you don't mind smelling like celery seed.
Or you can throw it in a veggie cap too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've heard the taste is a little bitter.
It's not bad in my opinion. It's not bad.
Groovy. And moving right along with our theme of digestion comes peppermint soft gels. So these have an enteric coating on them, which is really going to allow them to get more into the intestines and gut where we want the peppermint. So super excited about these.
Yeah, I think that they said that the majority of our chronic digestive disorders that people are struggling with are due to the intestinal lining and some inconsistencies in that. And so having the peppermint oil have the opportunity to make its way past the stomach and past the esophagus, not getting absorbed into that stomach lining, but being able to make its way all the way down into the intestinal tract can really be powerful to affecting and combating and targeting that area of the body.
And just a couple of numbers here, 70% of your immune system is actually in your gut. So if you are someone who's chronically getting sick, or you know people who always seem to be sick, a lot of their issues might be in the gut. And then also, I just thought this was kind of appalling. An estimated 74% of people are living with digestive concerns.
I believe that.
Yeah. So let's get that gut healthy.
Mm-hmm.
On to our next new product. Ta-da!
This is one that I'm most excited about. So turmeric has been known for its anti-inflammatory properties, and many people are finding some great benefits from turmeric powder. Now, one of the things that we've discovered last year at convention is that turmeric powder is helpful in its anti-inflammatory properties, but it is not very bioavailable by itself. And so they introduced to us turmeric essential oil last year. Now, turmeric essential oil is far more bioavailable and has a faster uptake than the turmeric powder does. And so that's been great and super helpful. It's, again, not a very pleasant flavor and not a very pleasant aroma, but, you know, its benefits outweigh its negativities. But this year, I am so excited because they have created a duo cap. Now, this is a combination of both the turmeric powder and the turmeric essential oil. So the turmeric powder has curcumin in it, is its main active ingredient. And the turmeric essential oil, that main active ingredient is turmerones. And so with this duo cap, you actually get the best of both worlds. You get the bioavailability of the turmeric essential oil and the turmeric powder, because when you combine the powder with the oil, the body is able to absorb it far faster and far more efficiently. You get both the curcuminoids and the turmerones associated with that, which is going to make your anti-inflammatory properties faster as well as long-lasting and more bioavailable. So I am really, really excited about this. I've been using this every day since we got it at convention. And, you know, when I was out there, I have a weird need sometimes to be upside down, and my body is not as strong as it used to be. So I found myself out at convention doing a handstand and thinking that I could bop down into a forward roll. Well, I didn't realize that I haven't done that in like 20 years. And my muscle memory wasn't quite with me on that one. So I hit hard on the back of my neck and was really afraid that I was going to be suffering for the rest of convention. And honest to God, I've been using this turmeric. I used a little bit extra that night, put some oils on the back of my neck, and I really haven't noticed anything since the fall. So I'm super excited about this one.
Awesome. So that is our new products. Woohoo! Lots of fun stuff.
Lots of fun stuff.
So something else that, you know, they touched on at convention, of course, was our healthcare initiative and the Prime Meridian clinics that they have open and are continuing to open. But I just thought this was cool. It's kind of like our 5 pillars. You know, Healing Hands Foundation is a huge part of doTERRA and how we are helping people all around the world. Our co-impact sourcing is really important. You know, it helps the growers and the farmers. It helps the sustainability of, you know, us being able to get these oils ongoing in the future. CPTG, the Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, that, you know, we have standards for our oils, and we're kind of setting the bar really high so other companies won't really necessarily be able to mimic our quality. Our healthcare initiatives, the healthcare system in the US is seriously got some opportunities and some challenges I won't go any further, but I think you all know that a lot of our healthcare practices are really about help.
It's all about the money, money, money.
Yes. And it's not focusing on the preventive, and getting ahead of not getting sick, what we eat, what we put on our bodies, all of that stuff is huge. So our healthcare initiatives. And then lastly, the culture, the doTERRA culture that we have and the people that we attract is just awesome. I cannot even express to you the energy in an arena and just being in Salt Lake City with 35,000 people that want to make a difference in the world and want to help others. It's just incredible. It's just absolutely amazing. And I really loved how the theme this year was together. And I feel that it really came through with every presenter that spoke about how together we are making a difference, whether it's the scientists, the growers, or wellness advocates, or even just customers, just all of us coming together to make a difference.
Yeah, because remember, guys, the most powerful way that you can vote for a world change is voting with your money. Vote with your dollars. Where do you want your money to be powerful? Do you want it to go into the hands of big corporate America, or can we give it to these farmers? Can we give it to these purveyors of the purest, best essential oils on the market?
Mm-hmm.
So again, with doTERRA's healthcare initiatives, they are continuing to expand their Prime Meridian Healthcare and expanding their clinician network throughout the U.S. And I'm really excited. They talked a little bit about a new oncology department that doTERRA is partnering with down in Kentucky. So it's going to be the first essential oil focused oncology clinic. And the doctor got a chance to talk on doTERRA's stage here at convention last week. And he shared with us that it was the bold nature of one of his clients, a wellness advocate, that wanted him to utilize our pure medicinally effective essential oils in his oncology department. So that has been really unfolding into a beautiful practice to utilizing the oils and helping these cancer patients to heal faster and overcome some of the issues that they're struggling with some of their treatments. So that was really powerful. And then all of the clinical research that we have going on. Glenda talked a little bit about the scientists, and they blow my mind every year what they share with us as far as the scientific research that is going into these essential oils. Yes, they smell amazing, but truly what is underlying in that beautiful aroma is the chemistry of these essential oils, and it's the chemistry that makes them work. It's the chemistry that talks to each cell in your body, and it's the chemistry of the essential oils that really makes these powerful impacts. And without the chemical balances that these essential oils have, they just straight up wouldn't work as well. So all of the clinical research that doTERRA does is hands down above all, and it is these 4 different pieces of the puzzle that is helping doTERRA to pursue what is pure. So I am just so grateful for their dedication to the purity and all the different components that they incorporate in that.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we could not leave out our Healing Hands Foundation and all the amazing things that we are helping with all around the world. Thought it was really neat. They discussed that doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation was invited to the 68th United Nations Civil Society Conference. Just sounds kind of and important. There's a Pearls with Purpose project where we're teaching women in other countries to make jewelry that they can sell. Mentors International, where we help people with a personal loan, and then over time they pay that loan back, and then we can reloan that money out again. Our 3 strands, help me, Julie, which is that one?
Oh yeah, so the 3 strands is part of the sex slavery education. So it really goes into these areas that have high sex slavery issues and teaches the people that are most likely to be a part of the community that they can recognize some of the signs. So for example, they go in and help teach teachers how to recognize some of the signs of individuals that might be stuck in this world. And we are partnering with the 3 Strands, Operation Underground Railroad, and Rafa House in attempting to really decrease the amount of kids that are stuck in sex slavery. So 3 Strands is our preventative measure, Operation Underground Railroad is the rescue, and Rafa House is their rehab center. So they've got a beautiful home that is dedicated specifically to helping these children, once they've been rescued, to rehabilitate themselves so that they can become healthy members of society again.
Mm-hmm. And then Engage Now Africa, that is also to help with slavery that's still occurring. Peace House. Plus, they mentioned a whole bunch of wellness advocate initiated projects. Just so many amazing things. It was hard to, I mean, we could do a whole couple hours just on this alone, but just wanted to give you a little piece of what we heard about and the difference we're making. Which also brings me to our keynote speaker. I had to pop this in here because our keynote speaker was Leon Logothesis, and he has a series called The Kindness Diaries. Season 2 is actually available in Netflix right now. And when I found out that he was our keynote kind of motivational speaker, my husband and I watched the 2nd season of The Kindness Diaries, and I was kind of blown away with what he is doing and the message that he is trying to bring to the world. And it's to be kind to others. Let others know that you see them, and smile, hold the door open. You know, I think in this world, we're just so much in our phones, and we've become so focused on that. We're not really seeing people around us. And so I found his message very inspiring. He also talked about sharing your pain with others. And that kindness is the best medicine. And it costs you nothing to be kind to someone else. And it's a win-win for both you and the person that you're offering kindness to. So I highly encourage you to check out his series. Because it's just really cool, and it really makes you start to think. So I just wanted.
You never know what other people are struggling with, and you never know what one small act of kindness can really make a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
So if you are moved by this, if you're intrigued, if you wanted to come to the convention and didn't get a chance, doTERRA is doing their annual post-convention tour. It's called the Together Tour, and this is hopefully coming to your area soon. Minneapolis here, it is October 5th. It's hitting Dallas and Des Moines October 12th. Oahu, shout out to me mama, October 26th, and Denver, Colorado is November 1st. So there are a ton of other locations that they will be out at, and how you find those locations is on doterra.com. Up in the top bar there, click on the Discover button, and you can discover different components of doTERRA. They've got a ton of product education. that you can tap into there. But in the center, you'll find the events tab, and that is where you'll click on the Together Tour, and it'll give you all of the locations that they're going to be throughout the US, and actually I believe they've got some Canadian and Mexico things there as well, I think. Anywho, hop on there and see where they're coming to your town, or maybe the town of someone that you love, and get them to join you and hop on in. So the Together Tour is going to have an hour and a half on both ends of the presenter that they'll have their product showcase. So they're coming with all of doTERRA's products, so you can taste, touch, experience, and explore. Ask questions about all of doTERRA's products as you may see fit. And then they'll have an amazing presenter there sharing some tidbits about the new products as well. So I highly encourage you to get there, get a friend, go together. It is $15 for Wellness Advocates, and you can get, with your Wellness Advocate ticket, you can bring a guest for free. And with those tickets, you will be given a Together blend that has not ever been released. It is exclusive to the Together Tour. So if you can make it, I hope to see you there. I hope to see you at the Minneapolis one, or check out some of the other locations.
And then also, if you want even more than what we gave today, you can still stream convention live, or not live. You can still stream convention. You still have the ability to purchase a ticket to view that, and the ticket is $60. And then you have until October 31st to view all of the speakers that were at convention. You know, even if you went to convention and you didn't feel like you caught everything, which I got a ticket to watch it at my leisure. So that is still available for you. Just go out to livestream.doterra.com.
You can get your ticket, your full ticket today. So what if you are moved and want to join us next year? We would love, love, love to have you as part of our party out in Salt Lake City. So the Global doTERRA Convention next year is September 9th through the 12th. And the early bird ticket price is $139. You will get that at convention.doterra.com. After the 15th of April, I think you can only buy tickets, between now and the 20th. So what is that, Friday? Friday's the cutoff for your early bird pricing. They will go back on sale April 15th, and they will be at $189 April 15th. So if you have it in your mind that you would like to join us next year, don't hesitate. Grab your early bird admission ticket price and save $50. It's a great savings. Mm-hmm. There's some other things that you can add onto that ticket if you would like to go to the Celebration Gala. That is where they celebrate all of the diamonds that are the new diamonds. The Empowered Success training is for those that are really interested in sharing doTERRA with others, and whether you want to make this a side hustle or whether you want to make this a full-time income by really sharing the impactful nature that doTERRA has with others. The Empowered Success training is amazing. Now, I'm going to put a little side note. If you can't wait for that Empowered Success training, they had that as part of this past year's convention. So again, grabbing that live stream option and going through and watching the Empowered Success training would be a really great option. Or reach out to Glenda and I, and we'll point you in the right direction. Yoga with Elena Bauer is available, and they've got campus tours as well. So all kinds of greatness that you can add on to that global convention ticket.
And then our upcoming events. Next week's webinar will be a surprise.
We'll surprise you guys next week.
And then this coming Saturday at 9 a.m., we are doing a post-convention meeting for sharers and builders. If you want to come experience the new products, join us. We usually do Zoom once a month, but we will be meeting live this month together. Then on Sunday, September 22nd, we have an open house at the Chanhassen Recreation Center. That will be from 11:30 to 1:30. Feel free to drop in. And again, we'll have the new products there, so you'll be able to experience them. And if Sunday doesn't work for you, there's another chance on Monday at the Hero Community Room in Minneapolis from 7 to 8. So,
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is going to be an oily weekend.
yes, it is. Super excited. Join us. Come smell these products. Come try them. And then Sunday, September 29th, there's an Aroma Touch workshop at Unwind Within. And then again, like we mentioned before, October 5th is our post-convention tour here in Minneapolis. We would love to have you join us. And then Julie is going to have some fun with the Surviving the Zombie Apocalypse on Wednesday, October 30th. So thank you so much for joining us today. We tried to keep this short. We could have gone on for hours. There's no way we could tell you everything we learned in 3 days. But we're hoping that we brought you some of our excitement that we got last week at convention.
And we'll see you guys next week.